While we are in 2024, Davido performed for those in 2017 at a recent event. I want to speak about it, and I see got some stories coming in from the camp of Davido. Somebody is coming out to say, Davido, props up. You have been a big supporter of Afrobeat. But before we dive into the story, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. Let's talk about Afrobeat. Afrobeat is trending and a lot of people are getting concerned about this. Recently Tyler actually got the best Afrobeat artist at the VMAs award, and a lot of people are saying she deserves it, while some other persons are saying those people giving her the awards, they don't know what they're doing or they don't know the meaning of Afrobeat to an extent. For you to call a sound Afrobeat, it must have an African origin. That is something a lot of people need to actually understand by this. And in my own view, I don't see Tyler as a representation of Afrobeat. That is what I kind of understand. Though she is a successful African artist, but I don't see her as a successful Afrobeat artist. Only if these people are telling us that any African artist is termed Afrobeat artist. That is something I just believe, because when you talk about Afrobeat, you should talk about the culture, you should talk about the sounds, and you should talk about the origin and the people. That is something you need to understand from this whole point of view. A lot of people are really giving their disappointment at this and saying that she does not deserve that kind of award, where we have the likes of Davido, the likes of Burna Boy, the likes of Irasta, Thames, and a lot of others, and some African artists in that category. Why give it to a person of Tyler? That is what they are saying. But we chasing Western validation, I keep saying it will really affect us to an extent, because these people will kind of find a way to control what we call Afrobeat. Afrobeat is not their own definition. I remember when Grammy Academy came up with a definition of Afrobeat, a lot of people did disregard that and disagreed with them on that. But right now, these persons are coming out to give us a blueprint of Afrobeat. How will they be able to do that when they are not, groomed for Afrobeat? That is something we need to actually understand. But I keep saying that we need to really kind of strengthen our own institutions and make it bigger at the end of the day. We should forget about getting the Western accolades on this or chasing Western validation. That will affect us to an extent. That is what a lot of people kind of understand from this big story. Let's talk about other things trending now on social media. We got something coming in from Victony talking about Davido, and a lot of people, they have dislike for Davido. I think it's because of the foundational cause in Africa, in Nigeria, where a lot of people tend to hate the rich people in their society. That is, the poor people are now against the rich people. Davido is from a rich background. No matter what he achieves, a lot of people are not satisfied with that kind of achievement. But this guy has actually deployed a lot of resources and support for upcomers in the music industry and for people in the music industry. We hear testimonies of that every day, from the likes of Peruzzi to the likes of Mayokun to the likes of Mehdi and a lot of others. And this guy is coming out, that is Victony, is coming out to speak about how Davido actually supported his career from the past. And we need to understand it from that, big point of view. Davido is such an artist, a philanthropist with a big heart. I think he got that inheritance from his dad. That is something I kind of understand based on testimonies I've heard about his dad, I've heard about his mom, and a lot of people in their family. Let's catch a glimpse what Victony said about Davido that a lot of people are now responding to.
Davido is one person who's shown me love, basically from the start of my career, right? And I knew Davido prior to when I came into the industry. Alaji would take me. Alaji is my manager, by the way. We'll go to spots where he was hanging out and stuff like that. So there was a little familiarity. But obviously, when the accident happened, he came through, in his little way, and just the surprise at the show was my own little way of like, just saying thank you, like I appreciate what you did, right? But ever since we've established a much more stronger relationship than that. I mean, he brought me out at the O2 Arena 2022. He was at the listening as well. He came out at the listening, and when we bump into each other in different places like outside Nigeria, it's always like love, like I'll go see him, and it's just been just genuine relationship, and it's always just being in that position as somebody that I could look up to. So yeah.
Man, this will show you that Davido has been a great supporter of Afrobeat, a great supporter of Nigeria entertainment industry, and a great supporter of people within and outside the music industry. A lot of people, they have different opinions and different testimonies about Davido on how he supported them through rough times. That is something I kind of love about this guy. When you talk about Davido, Davido is the few artists that recognizes creatives or creators. That is something I kind of understand. Songwriters, they eat large under Davido. A lot of people, they eat big on Davido. That is something I kind of understand. But some people are quick to tell you that they don't use songwriters, even when they sample the works of others, or when they use songwriters, they lie about it. But Davido is open to accepting that I use songwriters and I still pay them handsomely. That is what is coming off from Davido right now. What is your own take about him? Don't fail to put that in the comment section so that you can have a glimpse at that. Davido performed for people in 2017 while living in 2024. That is something trending now on social media. Yes, Davido was in Ethiopia. He did perform at a concert in Ethiopia. Some people are really excited at that. Ethiopia as a country is still in 2017. That is something a lot of people need to actually understand, because their calendar is different from the world's calendar. That is what we got from this whole message. And Davido was all out, got a lot of support from the Ethiopian fans as they celebrated their new year out there. What are your own takes about that? Let's catch a glimpse of that. That was scintillating to an extent. I think, yes, it was all interesting and a big journey. And on Twitter, Davido actually acknowledged the support of the Ethiopians, at his concert. And that was really a big one at that. What is your own take about all of these stories? I want you to put your own opinion in the comment section.